Okay, getting ready for round 3 with my white splash amulet in the showcase. So, 2-0 right now. Let's see how this next round goes. Yorion. I like this hand versus Yorion. I don't want to play Amulet right into ending, probably, but this hand doesn't actually have Amulet do all that much within it. So, sure. If they want to ending the Amulet, they can, and if they don't, then the Amulet sits on the field, and maybe I top deck a bounce land to get to dry it onto. But really, yeah, like ending on this Amulet is not bad for us at all. Saga. Okay, well, I'm not going to play the Saga now because of Spreading Seas and Teferi. So they have counterspell mana up, so I probably want a Cavern here. And I'll play Castle over Saga because if my opponent taps out and the Dryad dies, this gives me mana for Colossus. So best case scenario for us would just be like our opponent like spending their turn playing an Omnath or whatever. Fury, so they're probably gonna Fury the Dryad. Really want them to tap down. I would love to just feel confident that whatever I play is going to resolve. They've been doing a lot of holding up mana. The fact they've searched Fury means they probably have a red card in their hand that they'd rather get rid of than like a white card for Solitude. Yeah. So the fact they're getting rid of an expressive iteration really makes me think that they're holding a counter spell. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to end of their turn Summoner's Pact, maybe, unless they tap out. If they tap out, everything changes. Okay, Spreading Seas. Okay, that keeps us off Colossus. endurance. Could play the Saga. It kind of asks them to interact. Could play the Simic, pick up the Cavern. I kind of like Simic, pick up the Cavern because it also sets us up for endurance. I'm not in any rush to do anything, really. Omnith. Okay. I guess I'll do this since they have things like Eternal Witness. I could just get the Colossus into hand now, and then just, like, my theory being Colossus with Cavern is just not something that they're going to be able to beat. Like, I know this seems really slow, but, like, honestly, the longer we wait to play the Colossus, the better the Colossus becomes. Just sort of by nature. I don't think the Eladamri's Call versions play Time Warp. So they're just like trying to set up an Eternal Witness lock or something. And like outvalue. Mm-hmm. So I think the plan here is to Eladamri's Call for Primeval Titan, cast Primeval Titan, get 2 bounce lands. They're probably going to Yorion here and draw a lot of cards. So we don't have forever. They are getting their engine going. The nice thing is when we do get the Primeval Titan going, we can bounce both the lands with Spreading Seas on them, or at least one of the lands with Spreading Seas on them, so that if they start ephemerating, they're drawing less cards on each ephemerate than they otherwise would. Yeah, so I think I want Cavern in my hand. Expect the Titan's probably just gonna get solituded. Our life total is a little bit shaky, but I mean, they basically have to Solitude the Primeval Titan. They don't really have much other choice, and that will buffer our life total slightly. What mana do I don't think I'm hasting this turn. I'll do it like this. Bounce the Cavern. Probably want a bounce land in my hand. Could also bounce the castle, since there's a good chance they want to start flickering Yorion at some point. Is also more mana efficient. Think I don't want to crack the fetch right now, so I'll try just passing. Maybe I should have just left the mana to haste Colossus. I don't know. I kind of like having the fetch land for shenanigans with Dryad. New Omnath. Okay, so cycling an Omnath. We like that. That uses up a lot of their mana. Ending, okay. Do they have Lightning Helix for the kill? Is that what's happening here? Well, if they had an answer to the Colossus, they would have just killed us. So what's keeping us from just double striking this Colossus and killing them? Apparently nothing. Okay. So we don't want endurance. I think we determined that Rest in Peace is kind of interesting in this matchup over any other option. And I'm going to cut the map because I just don't have any faith that an Urza Saga will ever actually get to stage 3. So try another cavern just for lands, and they do run like 2 counter spells. Yeah, I think try it like this. I don't want to go too much on the Rest in Peace. They don't use Graveyard all that much, and they do have answers for it and ending and other things, so it's not like the most exciting card, but I think as a single copy, it's not terrible. It's probably better than most of these options. This hand's not great, but I do think it's probably better than the average 5. It also is very good at like getting to a turn 4 Titan through any non-counterspell interaction. Well, I suppose I will ask if they have an ending. Top of my deck is certainly being nice to me. – pay 2 so they can't kill Azusa. I think that 2 life is less likely to matter than the fact that I can get Dryad down right now. Certainly don't care about that one. Does mean we're a little soft to Force of Negation, but only very slightly. I mean, no, Force of Negation's a problem, but, like, it doesn't seem like the situation would be any different if they didn't Spreading Seas, maybe. Okay. What do we want? Colossus or Titan? 2 lands in hand? Guess I'll do Colossus. Why not? I think with 2 lands in hand, the Colossus is probably better than the Titan here. I mean, it's likely that this Colossus will even just get us to a Titan and the mana to cast it. Okay, no Titan, no mana to cast Titan, but still quite nice. We're gonna get to make some rather large Saga tokens. Ephemerate Fury. Okay. That is enough to take down the Colossus. Maybe we would have been better off just grabbing the Titan. I don't know. Hitting 2 amulets was kind of unfortunate for us, but I don't know. I was kind of thinking if we grab Titan, Solitude just feels like an issue. Okay, I think I want to actually bounce and replay one of these sagas, maybe both of them, because I don't need more amulets and I don't need more mana. attack with the Dryad. I'm happy to trade the Dryad for the Fury, especially with the Ephemerate coming off Suspend. I think my opponent may have misjudged the combat math. Yeah. So interesting game. Yeah. I might have been supposed to grab Titan, but worked out. Sagas probably we're getting there. We're probably getting 4 more tokens off these sagas. So that's probably enough. I don't imagine that they're like Supreme Verdicting or anything. So without like an extreme engine going, I don't think that they're getting past that. Alright, cool. I guess I will see everyone for the next round.